Hello, good morning, friends. This is Shiva here, and today I like to post a video on, say, actually, many people, actually, those who are freshers from Bcom, BBA, BA, MA, and engineering, those who completed engineering, right? So they are asking me actually whether I can do SAP. I mean, can I eligible for the SAP career? So the answer would be yes, definitely, because for BCom graduates they will have commerce, accountancy, everything, economics and everything. So normally SAP is dealing with the business, right? Actually, imports and exports and the localized or domestic business. Say normally ERP is related to, as everybody know, actually it involves say finance, logistics, right? Logistic is a combination of materials management, that is procurement division, inventory management and warehousing, and then sales and distribution, I mean logistic execution, and then production. So these part the main part of the enterprise resource planning. And as a part of production we have quality management, plant maintenance. So these are the important thing. And in case of say chemical companies or pharma company or drug companies, fast moving consumer goods company kind of thing, so EHS, environmental health and safety, those are very important. As already, I already told these things in my earlier videos. So now actually a question comes in mind. So for a BCom guy, can I join as a consultant or SD consultant? Because for BCom actually everybody know accounting is a part of the subject, right? So part of the degree. So can I join as a SAP WM or say actually sales and distribution, SD, right? So the answer is I already told yes, because actually they are doing they are studying about the commerce and economics and accounting, right? It's a part of business. So without that actually you cannot run any company or any business, right? So the BCom guys are eligible for SAP or SAP SD or SAP FICO, okay? And actually if they are having domain experience in procurement department in any manufacturing or any service oriented company also, actually they are eligible for, if they worked in procurement of say even in IT companies, actually I am seeing many people are working in the procurement department, right? So actually they are getting additional value of to work in an SAP or any other ERP software, whatever the company is having, right, in the procurement department or sales and distribution department or a finance department, right? So they, with that experience, with the BCom degree, with say for example domain experience in purchasing or sales and distribution, will be an added advantage for them. So with that experience they can able to try for SAP jobs. And if they are doing certification in SAP or SAP FI or SAP SD, they are more actually they are getting more privilege, right? So so compared to a engineering degree graduate, actually say normally engineering is a core technical, right, core engineering. So apart from that, actually actually these arts candidate, right? So they are eligible for this logistics related, because logistics anyone can understand. Say PP, say production planning, involves actually completely manufacturing related. Normally a mechanical engineer or electrical engineer or electronics engineer having engineering background will be more suitable for the PP, right? Actually, but I can say actually this BCom guy is not, so I cannot say actually BCom guy is not suitable for PP, okay? Because once you are getting into a SAP field, IT consulting or a product company, you get a chance to learn SAP SAP PP, QM, SD, PM. So all the integrated models. Actually, we cannot say I am more specialized in PP or more specialized in MM. We cannot, I will work in that same area. We cannot say like that, because in coming days actually you need to know end-to-end SCM, right? Normally supply chain management starts with the customer requirement, that is customer demand, and actually so then actually SOP, sales operation planning is there. Then actually then they will create a demand, and demand management will trigger MPS, that is master production scheduling, or MRP. So again actually it comes to PP, and once a material is available, it will check for the material. When MRP is run, actually it will check for the availability of stock in the warehouse. If not there, then actually it will trigger an purchase proposal, right? Actually PR, or then PR followed by PO will be created, and then actually once a vendor sends material to the plant premise, he can receive the goods receipt and receive that, and again pay the vendor through by settling the invoice, right? So vendor will send the invoice verification. So again actually the vendor again saying after doing invoice verification of the vendor incoming vendor invoice, the plant will do payment, right? Payment settlement to vendor. So here also while doing the GR, as everybody know in SAP also, actually we have material document and accounting document created, right? So in case say normally when doing goods receipt, the stock account, that is BSX, right? Actually so that is debited, and GRIR clearing account, right? WRX will get credited. This is the two account postings happening during the GR posting in MyGo transaction. And when coming to invoice verification, right? So the finance company will do three-way match, that is using the PO, using the material document posted during the GR and the incoming vendor invoice. So they will do three-way match and verify the invoice verification and post the invoice verification in MyRo transaction. So there actually the WRX, that is GRIR clearing account, will get debited, and vendor account will get credited. Okay, and if settlement happens through a bank, some intermediate body or any in a financial institutions, right? Banks or something like that, then actually the vendor account, right, actually will get debited, and the bank account will get credited. So like that happens, right? So this is the general accounting process happens in any procure to pay process. So say likewise actually we have the accounting transactions in order to cash, right? That is SD. So when accounting taking place at the SD, right, when issuing a material and sending the customer invoice, right? So in VA01 transaction, that is outgoing, that is the outgoing invoice, so called customer invoice, right? Sending to customer. Billing, we can say billing also. And actually there also actually during the goods issue and posting outgoing customer invoice, we have accounting entries, so called, actually we are calling account receivable, because in sales actually you are getting money revenue from once you are selling, and in case of actually it is called accounts payable, because you are buying the material, you are paying the material. One difference, right, main difference between these two is that is personal account, banking account for each and everybody, and the material account difference is in banking account, when money comes into your account it will get credited, and when you are paying to anybody, or you are paying for the amount, the quantity consumed, or you are buying any material, then the amount will get debited. But in material account is just opposite, right? Actually whenever the material comes in as a finished goods, or when you are buying any raw material, the stock account will get debited, and whatever you are giving, whatever going out, right, that is credited. So just an opposite to the material account is just an opposite to the personal banking account. Okay, those things actually will be involved in and FI integration. So Bcom graduates are more suitable for SAP career, and I cannot say only engineering graduates are suitable for PP. It is not like that, because in big industries like even NTPC, NLC, or say Balco, Nalco, Sterlite kind of industries. Actually, they will normally prefer engineering graduates for the graduate engineering training, and they won't be and they will be assigned any kind of role, right? Actually, not only maintenance or engineering related or process oriented work. They won't immediately get. They will be posted to purchasing department or sales department, even though they are engineering graduate from different streams, that is mechanical, electrical, electronics, chemical engineering, civil engineering, whatever it may be. It depends on, normally civil engineering means actually they will go for constructions, related to they will become an architect or a construction oriented work and everything, design and all. But in general, actually, in manufacturing unit, actually, this electrical, electronics, mechanical engineers will be or chemical engineers will be absorbed for the purchasing department, because they know the material. From the engineering knowledge, what they studied in the college or what they prepared for the interview, they came to know what happened in during the purchasing, how to deal with the purchasing in an engineering company, right? That is different from the service oriented company, right? Actually, so all these things, negotiation, vendor management, that plays a crucial role in your company's profit or revenue or investment, whatever it may be. So you cannot buy a product, its actual cost is 10 rupees, but if you buy for 20 rupees, then it is a loss to the company, right? So those kind of, so procurement is a part of the is a crucial part of the ERP. Same like the sales, whatever you are selling the product, right? So same like that, procurement, incoming material also very important. So business, if the person knows a business, then it is more advantageous, and Bcom guys are more eligible. And now BA guys, actually BA guys also eligible. So BA guys, when they are eligible means, if they are, say for example, due to normally those guys are doing language related studies, right? Actually, due to non availability of jobs, actually they can enter purchasing department. They work in purchasing department, sales department, in the service industry or any industry, right? In corporate offices kind of thing. So those even actually there's some BA guys I know, actually they are involved in accounting kind of work. They are assigned a finance role and they will study finance, right? That is also possible. MBA finance, they will do MBA supply chain management, or MBA procurement, MBA sales and distribution, kind of specialized courses offered by the different universities through regular course or distance education they are providing. So after going through that, they can get into that field, or while during working, actually they will side by side they will study for the through distance education. So they are also eligible for material management. If they are experienced in procurement, they are more eligible for the or SD kind of thing. And also I already told, actually BBA guys or more BBA guys, MBA if you are doing, then it is more suitable for you to enter SAP, right? So actually there is no restriction here. Actually only the interest and the domain experience plays a very important role. And if you are not having any domain experience and you have completed a degree course, and then actually you can do certification, and actually either you can join a product company getting experience and joining an IT company, or sometimes IT company will recruit people with certifications. Actually it's a trainee they are recruiting. In some very rare cases they are doing for the SAP field. For other Java or .NET or other fields, actually they are recruiting engineering graduates or the college freshers from the arts colleges, right? But in SAP, domain experience is must. If domain experience is not there, actually I can say they need to do SAP global certification and try for the jobs. And more suitably, I can say, actually those who are willing to do coding or development, like actually a person completing BE CSE or BTech CSE or information technology kind of thing. So they are eligible for the ABAP development. Actually in SAP we have a technical work. There is two division, two type of work, right? Actually Functionals deal with material management, sales and distribution, production planning, plant maintenance, QM, EHS, and then actually EWM, PAPO, GTS, TM, LETRA, LE shipping. So lot of things are there. Actually, these covers the business functional business process. So functional means actually what business is doing in a day-to-day activity, right? Procurement, sales, and production, doing finance, all these things actually controlling and everything. This comes under functional consulting. And for developing any application or any customized process or any customized transaction or creating a new step from apart from the standard SAP, we need to develop using the exit, BAPIs, baddies, all these things matter. And so if you want to develop any PO printout layout or label printout layout in warehouse management, so any kind of thing actually we need to go for smart forms, so kind of thing, those comes under the technical development. So that requires coding knowledge. And ABAP is there, and now S4 HANA, HANA development model is there. So these fresh graduates or even Bcom or MCA or BCA kind of graduates, right? If they are good in C++, or say actually the software development oriented languages, they are eligible for the ABAP. They can easily get into the ABAP so that their salary will get increased, right? For the compared to a Java or .NET, getting into SAP development as a developer, right? That is more suitable. So you are eligible for working in an implementation project for developing any reports or smart forms or any new layouts or customized transactions or any customized process apart from the standard. So you are eligible for that. And then even in migration projects also you are eligible. And then actually for support projects also you can do. In support actually they will normally the business will create lot of change requests, and they need to customize their own process based on their requirement apart from the standard. In that cases actually you need to go for a development, right? Customization and development is required. So the ABAP consultants need to work with the functional guys and extract the functional knowledge from them. So the function consultants will normally coordinate with the business users and then get the requirement and then document it, and they will analyze any gaps in that so they can find out the standard solution which satisfies the user challenges or user facing issues, right? So once they prepare the functional document or functional requirement specifications, they can share that with the ABAP. They can create a technical requirement specification or technical development document, TDD. So based on that actually they can start development, and the functional consultant will test that in the development server, and then actually once that is unit testing is done successfully, they will transport to the quality server, and they will do one round of testing on individual models, and if there is any integration is required between MMPP for this particular development, so the system integration testing will be done, and users were trained and they were asked to do a user acceptance test, and based on the user acceptance test document prepared by the user, so then we need to approve, we need to prepare for the transportation to the production by coordinating with the basis or change management team. So this is the general process actually. So anybody can do, right? Actually, whether he is a Bcom guy or BA guy or MA guy, Mcom guy or MBA, BBA, whichever arts college, arts candidate or engineering guys can do that. So there is no problem in that. So but important is actually we need experience in the supply chain management or enterprise resource planning. That will give you an added advantage. I can give, it will give you a value addition to you, right, in your career. And doing SAP global certification is really good, and when you are experiencing in a real-time SAP project, that will be added, that will be again it's one more diamond added to your crown, right? So that is a important thing. I hope actually I have answered most of our friends' queries. They are asking these questions in the comment section. So I think actually so the finally it is concluded any graduate is eligible for the SAP, but thing is they need to show more interest in learning on new concepts. They need to be more versatile, and they need to more eager and able to adapt to the new changing environments. These are the very important thing for SAP consultant, and that should be more expressive. So they can able to share their idea to the business and guide them, teach them, and mentor them. So the business will be more happy from their end. And also a SAP consultant should be more, will be a good trainer and a good communicator, right? Actually, so you should converse very in a very good English. So these are the basic requirement, right? Actually, so first thing actually SAP consultants should not show their anger, because patience is very important in consulting field, right? As everybody know. So these are the basic qualities required, and you need to develop a client focusing skills, business knowledges, and different IT tools, and SAP, different SAP module learning, integration with SA. If it is an guy, he should learn SD, PP, QM, like that. Actually, that is the expectation from the companies, right? Actually, it should be a complete supply chain management candidate. Okay, normally business starts with the sales and distribution, going to PP. Then, if material is required, actually it will go for proposal, procurement proposal. Comes once material is received in the plant. Actually, again it will go to the production, and once the production is done, it is again taken to the warehouse management, and again from there warehouse management it will be issued to the end customer or wholesaler or retailer, whatever it may be. So that is what actually the normally the supply chain process starts with SD, then PP, then again PP for manufacturing or production, and then actually after placing in the warehouse, actually it will again go to the sales, that is for the issuing of material to end customer. So again SD is coming. This is the flow of supply chain management. So the basic things need to be understood, and for each process actually finance and control is very tightly integrated. Each consumes a cost, and actually for it is accounts payable, and for SD it is accounts receivable, and for PP we have COPA, product costing. All these things are there integrated with finance, and for even plant maintenance also actually we have integration with the say finance. Everything actually everything is integrated with FI is a core part of ERP, and SD are the right hand and left hand of the finance in an ERP, right? And PP is used for, if it is a manufacturing, they are the PP is a leg for that. You need to move a material to a from raw material and convert as a finished good. So legs are required from moving from one place to one place, right? So like that actually you are moving raw material and converting to a finished goods, and again placing in a raw finished goods warehouse and selling that. So these are the very important thing. And QM is more required, because actually they need to control the quality of the end product or quality of the raw material supplied by the vendor. So QM is a monitoring for the quality of the product or raw material or finish or semi-finish, whatever it may be. So it is important. And for running any plant, we need a maintenance is more required, which is preventive maintenance or predictive maintenance or breakdown maintenance, whatever it may be. So maintenance is required, like our like our human body. We need to do proper checkup. So so that is QM, right? Actually quality checking, like that we are doing checking, body checking, or complete body checking, right? So then actually if any defect is find out, actually we need to do repair, like actually we need to diagnose the diseases, right? So it's nothing but a preventive. If you are able to do, if you with the symptoms, if you are able to do the, if you are able to predict the high level problems in the thing, so in an advance, so that is a predictive maintenance. Okay. And breakdown maintenance, you after causing health issues, then actually you are going to the doctor and trying to set it right, your body. that is a breakdown maintenance. So same thing in plant. Actually, if machinery facing any problem, then you need to set it right immediately, right? That is a breakdown maintenance when problem occurring. So just I'm correlating our human body with the ERP, right? So just an example. So I hope you can understand the importance of each and every module, right? So thanks for listening my or watching my videos. Thanks for the continuous support. Thanks for the subscription, and please share my videos to your friends if they are really interested, and press the bell button so that my new videos will reach you. Okay, thanks for everyone. This is GB Shivakkumar signing off.